this is Ankita. Welcome to Global Online NEET. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about some important MCQs on the topic biomolecules. Yes, students. So what do you think, students? What is biomolecules? These are nothing but the organic compounds that are found in living organisms and that are essential for life. Yes, they are also called as the building blocks of life as they perform important functions in the living organisms. Yes. So, what are the examples of biomolecules, students? Yes, lipids, nucleic acid, carbohydrates, and proteins are nothing but the biomolecules. Yes. So, let's start with today's session. The first MCQ: which one of the following biomolecules is correctly matched with its monomer? Yes, so this question was asked in NEET 2013. The options given here are A. Starch cellulose, protein amino acid, DNA ribose, RNA deoxyribonucleotide. So the right answer is protein amino acid, because proteins are the polymers made up of amino acids, monomers that are linked by peptide bonds. Yes, so these are the monomers, right, which are linked together by a peptide bond. This bond is called as peptide bond, and if there is many monomers linking together, with that is many proteins linking together, this is called as polypeptide chain. Yes, so the right answer, student, is protein amino acid, option number B, because proteins are the polymers that are made up of amino acid monomers which are linked by polypeptide bonds. Yes, moving forward to the next question: which of the following is a reducing sugar? So it is a very simple and important question. Yes, it's an important question. Everyone knows what is a reducing sugar. The answer is B, glucose. Yes, because it has free aldehyde group that makes it a reducing sugar. What it has? Free aldehyde group that makes it a reducing sugar. Yes, students? So this question was asked in NEET 2016. So the questions we are discussing, students, are the 15 years में repeated हुए questions we are going to discuss. Okay, these are the important questions. Next, nucleotides are building blocks of dash. Yes, building blocks यानी क्या? You know, आपण मराठीत म्हणतो की विटा, राईट? तर तसं न्यूक्लियोटाइड्स कशाचे आहेत बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स? Yes, nucleotides are nothing but made up of sugar. Yes, sugar plus phosphate and plus nitrogen base. Yes, these are made up of, ये सारे क्या है? The composition of nucleotide. Yes, students? So these nucleotides are the monomers of DNA and RNA. Yes, these nucleotides form DNA, RNA, which are nothing but the nucleic acid. So the answer is option number D, that is nucleic acid. Right? Nitrogen base कुठले students? A, T, G, C. बरोबर आहे? Adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. Right? And in case of RNA च्या केस मध्ये कुठले आहेत? A, U, G, C. Adenine, uracil, guanine, cytosine. Yes, so the nucleotides are nothing but the building blocks of the nucleic acid, because DNA and RNA, which are nothing but the nucleic acids. Yes, moving forward to the next question: which of the following is not a disaccharide? And the options are maltose, lactose, sucrose, and starch. Yes, so the right answer is starch. Yes, because all these three are disaccharide. Yes, and starch is a polysaccharide. Students, तुम्हाला माहित असेल what is the difference between polysaccharide and disaccharide? Yes, disaccharide means काय? When two monomers are coming together. Suppose these are two monomers forming together or coming together. Yes, disaccharide is made up of two monosaccharides. Two monosaccharides. Whereas polysaccharides are made up of multiple saccharides coming together. Yes, agar multiple saccharides coming together, then it is forming polysaccharide. Yes, and it is linked by nothing but the glycosidic bond. Is it clear, students? So the right answer is starch, glycosidic bond. Moving forward, and this question was asked in NEET 2000 and yes. Moving forward to the next question. Which is the most abundant protein in the human body? So, the options given are insulin, hemoglobin, keratin, and collagen. Yes, this question was asked in NEET 2019 and the right answer is D, that is collagen, because it forms the structural framework. क्या करता है collagen? Forms the structural framework in the connective tissue. कहाँ कहाँ पाया जाता है ये collagen? In the connective tissues, bone and skin. Right? So it is a abundant protein in bones, skin, connective tissue. Yes, so the right answer is D, that is collagen is the abundant protein in the human body. Next, the bond that connects sugar and phosphate in nucleic acid is called dash. So the bond, hydrogen bond, peptide bond, glycosidic bond and phosphodiester bond. So the right answer is phosphodiester bond because these bonds form the sugar phosphate backbone of DNA and RNA. Forms, yes, backbone of DNA and RNA. Yes, students, because it is a sugar and phosphate bond. So it is called as phosphodiester bond, which forms the backbone of DNA and RNA. And this question was asked in NEET 2011. Yes, moving forward to the next question. An example of a conjugated protein is, and the options given are albumin, pepsin, hemoglobin and insulin, and the right answer is hemoglobin because it is a protein with a non-protein prosthetic heme group in it. Kasa hemoglobin having having heme group. Yes, heme group in it, right? यानी हेमोग्लोबिन कैसा है स्टूडेंट्स? मिला हुआ है. यस, दो चीजों से मिला हुआ है. सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ conjugated protein. Yes, so the right answer is hemoglobin as it has a protein. It is a protein with a non-protein prosthetic heme group. Yes, moving forward to the next question. Which of the following is amphipathic in nature? Yes, the options are glucose, phospholipids, cholesterol, amino acids. So the right answer is, students, that is phospholipids because these phospholipids have hydrophilic heads and hydrophilic tails. That is perfect for the membrane structure. Yes, students, amphipathic चा अर्थ काय की हायड्रोफिलिक म्हणजे काय? Hydrophilic, that is water loving, that is polar end, and non-polar tail, that is hydrophobic tail, is present in single group, that is the phospholipid. Yes, And this question was asked in NEET 2012 because this phospholipid is amphiphatic in nature. Amphiphaticचा अर्थ कळाला स्टुडंट्स तुम्हाला? ज्याच्यात हायड्रोफिलिक हेड आणि हायड्रोफिलिक टेल संगत असतात. ओके. आणि हे कशासाठी यूज करतात? दॅट इज फॉर परफेक्ट मेम्ब्रेन स्ट्रक्चर. हायड्रोफिलिकलाच पोलर हेड म्हटलंय आणि हायड्रोफोबिकलाच नॉन पोलर टेल म्हटलंय. ओके. Yes, moving forward to the next question. Which one of the following has a beta 14 linkage? So, the options are maltose, sucrose, cellulose and lactose. So, the correct answer is cellulose because it is made up of beta glucose molecule. Yes, this cellulose is made up of beta glucose molecule that is linked with this beta 14 linkage. Okay, beta 14 linkage of glycosidic bonds. Yes, this question was asked in NEET 2020. Moving forward to the next question, student. Peptide bond is formed between dash. The answer, the options are sugar and base, fatty acid and glycerol, two amino acids, nucleotide and sugar. So the answer is two amino acid because it is a peptide bond, that is a covalent bond present between the carboxylic group of one amino acid and the amino group of another. Yes students, because आता आपण बघितलं, this were the monomers of the proteins, त्यांच्यामध्ये कुठलं bond form झालंय? It is a peptide bond, right? So peptide bond is formed nothing between the two amino acids. Yes, आणि जर आपल्याला अजून डीप मध्ये जर कोणी हा क्वेश्चन असेल, सो इट इज बिटवीन वन carboxyl group of amino acid amino group of another amino acid. Yes students, amino group च्या other मध्ये आहे. This is the peptide bond. Okay, this question was asked in NEET 2021. Moving forward to the next question. Which of the following is a storage polysaccharide in animals? So the options are cellulose, glycogen, starch, chitin. So the right answer is glycogen. Yes, because आता we are all also nothing but the animals, right? So आपल्यामध्ये पण this glycogen is stored in the form of carbohydrate in animals. कुठे स्टोअर केलं जातं? लिव्हर अँड मसल्स मध्ये. द फॅट इज स्टोर्ड हिअर, राईट? म्हणून आपण काय म्हणतो की जास्त वेट नसलं पाहिजे, बिकॉज जास्त वेट असेल तर व्हॉट इज हॅपनिंग? देर इज हार्म टू आवर लिव्हर. येस, so this question was asked in NEET 2015, that is glycogen. Next, the secondary structure of proteins is maintained by dash. The options are ionic bonds, peptide bonds, disulfide bonds and hydrogen bonds. So the right answer is option number D, that is hydrogen bond, because secondary structures are formed like alpha helix and beta pleated sheets which are stabilized. Alpha helix and beta pleated sheets which are stabilized by the hydrogen bonding. Yes, so this question was asked in NEET 2018. Moving forward to the next question. Which vitamin is a coenzyme in carboxylation reactions? Vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin B1 and biotin. So the right answer is biotin because it acts as a coenzyme for carboxyl enzymes, as it is especially in the fatty acid synthesis. Yes, it is used in the fatty acid synthesis. So biotin is the coenzyme which is used in carboxylation reactions. Moving forward to the next question, the enzyme that breaks the peptide bonds. Yes, peptide bonds म्हणजे काय, प्रोटीनच्या बॉन्डला जे एन्झाईम ब्रेक करतं, which is that enzyme? And the options are amylase, pepsin, lipase and maltase. So the right answer is pepsin, because pepsin is a protease. Which enzyme is used? Protease, that hydrolyzes peptide bonds in proteins that are present in the stomach. Yes, so the right answer is pepsin. Next, which one is not a component of a nucleotide? This question was asked in NEET 2019. Yes, students, and the options are nitrogenous base, phosphate group, pentose sugar and amino acids. So the right answer is amino acid, because nucleotide consists of, काय काय बघितलं होतं आपण, न्यूक्लियोटाइड consists of sugar plus nitrogenous base plus phosphate. Yes, right, हे सगळं न्यूक्लियोटाइड मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतं. दॅट इज नायट्रोजन बेस phosphate and pentose sugar. त्यामुळे not a, what is the question? Not, so it is a amino acid. Please make sure students कि तुम्ही questions व्यवस्थित read करताय, because many of the time what happened, that we know the answer but in a bit hurry we mark the wrong answer. Okay,